All right, everybody, strap in because today we are taking a deep dive into a world we all know and maybe love, maybe have a complicated relationship with, the stock market.
Right. Who doesn't love a little risk, a little reward?
But here's the thing. We're not giving hot stock tips. We're not looking at charts and graphs. We're going deeper this time. We're going inside the mind of a stock market trader.
I love this. It's like we're about to uncover the secret mental playbook of these financial titans, right?
Exactly. The source material that we're diving into today is really interesting. It's a Google Drive folder. I know that doesn't sound very exciting, but
Sounds a little bit like my desktop, actually.
doesn't it though? But the title of this folder, it's intriguing to say the least, and it's in Hebrew.
Okay, now we're talking. That's a curveball.
It's called Documents for Students at the End of the Course.
Documents for students at the end of the course. What kind of course? Spill the beans already.
So I'm going to let you imagine for a second the kind of course that needs to equip its students with documents that have titles like Emotional Intelligence.
Okay, we're not talking about your average stock picking 101 class, are we?
No. Then there's another one, Self-Confidence in Trading.
I'm already seeing a theme here, and I like it.
Oh, and it gets even better. The power of now.
Okay, so this is about mindset. This is about giving traders the mental tools to navigate the ups and downs of the market.
Exactly. And, when you think about the market, it's emotional. It is gut-wrenching sometimes. It can be exhilarating.
Absolutely. It's a roller coaster. And just like a roller coaster, you need nerves of steel to handle the drops and the twists and turns. You can't let your emotions take the wheel.
And that's exactly what this course seems to be getting at. One of the documents that really piqued my interest is titled The Connection Between Fear and Concentration.
Fear and concentration, two things that don't always go hand in hand, especially in trading, right?
Absolutely. So let's break this down. How do you think fear impacts a trader's ability to concentrate? I mean, we all know that feeling when we're under pressure, we make sad decisions. Just think about being in a rush, when you're late.
Oh, tell me about it. I'm the king of losing my keys when I'm already 10 minutes behind.
Right, exactly. You panic and then you can't think straight. So imagine that, but with thousands of dollars on the line.
Oh, man. That's a whole other level of stress.
Now, amplify that by 1,000 when you're talking about the stock market. Millions, even. This document, it seems to suggest that the key is not to eliminate fear, because that's probably impossible, right? But to master it.
Master your fear. That's a pretty powerful concept, but how do you even begin to do that?
Well, think about it this way. Fear, excitement, anxiety, they all manifest physically.
Oh, absolutely. Racing heart, sweaty palms, that feeling in your stomach, you know something's up.
Exactly. So if a trader can learn to recognize those physical sensations, they can start to control their reactions to them. Instead of freezing up or making rash decisions based on fear, they can take a breath, reassess the situation, and make a calculated move.
So it's like they're training their bodies to stay calm so their minds can stay sharp, like a fighter pilot in the cockpit.
Yes. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. This course, it goes even further. There's another file in here about visualization.
Visualization. Like picturing yourself making millions.
That's what I thought too. But this goes beyond just daydreaming about a yacht in the Bahamas. It's about visualization. Visualization of trading, specifically.
Okay, now you've got my attention. What does that even mean, visualizing trading?
Well, it seems like it's about training your mind to see success, to anticipate potential obstacles, and to develop a sense of confidence in your decisions.
So like a basketball player practicing free throws, but instead of shooting hoops, they're playing out different market scenarios in their head.
Precisely. And by visualizing these scenarios, they're essentially creating a mental blueprint for how to react when the pressure's on.
That's pretty impressive. But let's face it, even with the best preparation, there are going to be losses in trading, right? You can't win them all.
You can't, and that's something this course doesn't shy away from. In fact, there's a whole section dedicated to building resilience. The title is a bit of a mouthful, but it's called, The Importance of Developing Mental Resilience for Traders in the Capital Market.
Well, that title's a mouthful, but it's pretty spot on, right? The market can be unforgiving. You need to be able to bounce back from setbacks.
Right, and this document, it seems to be a guide for just that. It talks about coping mechanisms for handling losses, managing stress, and staying focused when everything seems to be going wrong.
So it's like having a mental first aid kit for when the market throws a curveball your way.
I love that analogy. A mental first aid kit. That's exactly what it is. And you know what else they included in this folder? a questionnaire.
A questionnaire. What kind of questionnaire are we talking about here?
This one is called the Mental Resilience Questionnaire, and it seems to be designed to help these aspiring traders understand their own mental strengths and weaknesses.
So they're not just giving them the tools, they're helping them figure out how to use those tools effectively for their own personality and trading style. That's smart.
It is, and it really underscores the importance of self-awareness in this field. It's not enough to know the technical stuff. You have to know yourself, your triggers, your limits.
Absolutely, because at the end of the day, trading is as much about managing yourself as it is about managing your money.
Yeah, that's such a good point. And it's something we can all learn from, whether we're navigating the stock market or just navigating life.
Absolutely. Because let's face it, life throws us curveballs too. And knowing how to stay grounded, focused, and resilient, well, those are skills that'll pay off no matter what market you're in.
That is such a good point, and it's a great place to leave it for our listeners. So much to think about there. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the mind of a trader.
It's been a fascinating journey, that's for sure. And, I'm starting to think we could all use a little bit of that trader mindset in our own lives.
Yeah, absolutely. Until next time, everybody, happy trading or happy lifing, I
Here
guess.
we go. That's the one. Take
Yeah.
care, everyone.
Bye.